Good evening and hello YouTube, welcome aboard the Stormus-Furry biker. I hope everybody's doing well there, keeping it safe, rub upside down and legal if you're a fellow biker. I can never overemphasize that last point enough. Hope you're all also holding it together in these crazy times which we're living in at the minute. You know, with this coronavirus lockdown in here in the UK. Shout out as always to all of my subscribers, old and new, you guys, girls, absolutely fucking awesome. Honour, pleasure and privilege to have you all on board with me. Big shout out as always Steve Cannon C, Bike Talk crew. If you're looking to do CBT A1 A2 direct access, check out their Facebook page, check out their website, drop a message and you know, go from there. Personal shout outs go to Rossi Two Wheels, Spiky Biker, Yorkshire Biker, well, Yorkshire Hero rather. They're okay, May 30s. To the NG riders, looking forward to riding out with you guys and girls soon as this fucking coronavirus pisses off. Alex Darren. And to Paul and the guys at Beachdale Motorcycles. Really nice little shop in Nottingham. Really nice little motorbike shop. And there ends the personal shout outs. Basically, if I've missed anybody out, please insert your name here. And you know, I apologise in advance for that. Okay. So, you know, we're under lockdown here in the UK. You're only allowed to leave your house for certain little bits and pieces, i.e. commuting to and from work if you can't work from home, which is why I'm out on my bike. Exercise for an hour a day. Go shopping, you know, to get essentials, food, and that sort of a jazzle, and medicines. So what constitutes exercise, you say? Running, walking, jogging, walking the dog, you know, that sort of shit. It doesn't constitute going out with your mates and having a kickabout in the park. And it most certainly, excuse me, going a bit high pitch there, most certainly does not mean going out on your bike. Now, the reason I say that is I know this weekend has been an absolute fucking cunt, just gone, bank holiday weekend. Beautiful weather, warm tarmac, near deserted roads, a biker's fucking paradise. But, you know, as I said, riding a motorcycle, despite the amount of fucking muscles and energy you use while riding a motorbike, it is, in a way, exercise. Just, you know. Unfortunately, it doesn't come under the ideals of exercise which you're allowed to do under this lockdown. So as much of an annoyance as it was, you know, for me and many others to not be able to ride because of it, you know, because of this lockdown, loads of us respected it, you know, loads of us respect the ideal that, you know, you can't ride because it's not safe to do so because of this coronavirus. Now some people think, you know, and the reason I'm making this video is because a vid has surfaced on YouTube through Moto Madness of somebody out on their bike on the Horseshoe Pass actually getting spoken to by the police and trying to palm off riding a motorbike as exercise, and then getting caught not once but twice. The second time the officer actually quite rightly got a bit assertive towards him. You know, if I'm brutally honest, he should have been slapped with a ticket straight away. That's just my opinion on it, because you're clearly flouting the fucking rules which are in place to protect people at the minute. Now I know people say, you know, it's also a form of self-isolating, solo motorcycling, but the problem is it's not spreading coronavirus, it's not so much speeding. It's not even the fact that, you know, people are using the roads as fucking racetracks. The reason, you know, motorcyclists are being clamped down so hard on, if you're not riding for any legitimate reason, which is like going to the shops or commuting to and from work like myself, is if you have an accident. So you're coming into that gorgeous corner, which you've done many times before. You decide to crank your bike over just that little bit further. You're going a little bit faster than you normally would. Knee out, and your bike goes from underneath you, and you end up in hospital. What the fuck are you doing? Walking in the road like that? Anyway, where was I? So you come off your bike, you have a huge crash, and you end up having to be taken to hospital. Now, if you're taken to hospital, you're taken out of bed, which could be taken, you know, for a patient who's suffering from coronavirus, you know, who needs that bed. That's why, you know, there's so much fewer and rules and regs about riding your bike at this time. They're not trying to be cunts. You know, nobody's trying to be a dick. Nobody's trying to say, you know, that motorcycling is illegal. They're just saying that for the time being, please respect the fact that hospital beds, especially in A&E, are needed at this time for something a bit more important, and it is patients who need to be treated for coronavirus. Trying to make sure that you stay safe, because the way things are at the moment, the NHS needs every bed free as possible to be able to treat patients who need intensive care and coronavirus care, you know. And if somebody goes out riding, does something stupid and ends up getting hurt, and they're taking a bed away from somebody who could possibly be on the verge of dying because of COVID-19. So that's the reason why motorcycling, you know, as a leisure ride and that, is deemed not exercise. But yeah, that, you know, that's the reasons. That's the reasoning behind it. And you know, I love getting out on my bikes, whichever one takes me fancy at the time. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love getting out on my bike, whichever one. You know, whether it's a GN or the 600. I enjoy it, I love it, but I also understand that there are rules in place at the moment, so me and loads of other bikers are respecting them rules, because it's the right thing to do. And I just wish that minority who think that, you know, they're above the law would understand that the law is in place for a reason. And it's to protect the NHS, to ensure that, you know, these laws are in place to protect the NHS, to ensure that they have all available staff to be able to treat coronavirus patients, and not people who have gone out and done stupid things. Anyway, that's my little video over and done with. Going forward, I'm planning a few very humorous little videos pertaining to how to keep your health. Fuck me, it's not Christmas yet. We're not even halfway through the fucking year yet. No, I'm planning a series of videos, you know, quite humorous ones, illustrating how to keep yourself entertained, occupied, and kind of like infomercials with a funny twist to do with biking and that while this lockdown's going on. And you know, I will freely admit I'm not too sure I'm going to pull off the fursuiting videos, but I'll think of some way. So yeah, that's that for this little video. So until next time everybody, if you like what you've seen and what you heard, you know, throw me a like. If you've got something to say and you're not going to be an absolute cunt about it, feel free to throw me a comment in the comments box below. And if you're new to the channel and you want to come on board for more weird, wacky, crazy videos, click that little subscribe button down in the bottom corner there. And also do a big favour and click the little bell icon, so that as soon as I upload new content, you'll be the first to know, people. Now, until next time everybody, keep it real, keep it legal, keep it safe, stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives, and I will see you all on my next video. Until that time, this is the Furry Biker saying take care, see you soon, and farewell.